folks, William here, Leave Reality Behind Adventures. Today we've ventured off to Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park, and we have headed out over here to get our annual pass holder magnets. Well, it's the 3-pack, the Blast from the Past special that they're running. It started on the 17th. Today is the 19th, and we are going to head back to Chester's.
Hector and Chester's.
We are going to head back to Hector and Chester's back in Dino Land to be able to retrieve those for Melinda and myself. Now, you do have to show up. You do have to have your annual pass holder card, and you also have to have a photo ID to be able to get these. And also, when we were pulling up, we kind of saw that there was going to be a chance of rain. So when we sat down, we were getting some sprinkles here and there, kind of heavy. So we waited a moment, and I'm kind of glad we did. Even though we have umbrellas and rain gear, it came down, and it's still coming down. So once we get a chance to be able to get back into the back, we're going to take you along, but we're going to try to wait this out a little bit before we head back. So hang tight, and we'll be back soon. So, as the story goes, the rain never did let up. So we had to put this off till Sunday. And you would never guess what actually happened on Sunday. We decided we were going to try to do this one more time. To get the magnets here at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. Well, for the annual pass holder magnets, okay? The set of 3. A Blast from the Past, or whatever it's called, back in Dino Land. And again, we decided, well, I'll just come early today on a Sunday. There was only about 10% chance of rain. So coming in, I went through probably the worst storm I've ever been in since we've moved to Florida. Even the hurricanes weren't this bad. We saw tractor trailers being pushed off the road. It was just kind of crazy. So I saw an opening, and it didn't look like it was going to rain too hard once I got here. As soon as I got in my parking spot, as you can hear, it has opened up. So we're going to wait just a little bit. I am not going to give up today, and we're going to head back there to get our magnets. So stay with me, and fingers crossed, right? Come along. We've finally been able to maybe escape some of the rain, but of course we've got our rain gear with us as we're heading into the Animal Kingdom. And again, we have one thing in mind today, is just to go back and get our annual pass holder magnets. That's it. And again, we came over on Wednesday and Thursday, and it stormed like crazy. It's been doing the same thing today, but I think we'll be able to get through. So come along, let's see how quick this takes. So we are now passing the Discovery Traders trading post, that is, trading company. Post is on the other side. Tree of Life right in front of us. We're heading on back to Dino Land, and there's a lot of people leaving just for the fact that the storms are not over, at least not for a while, but they are continually flowing through the area, probably till about 4 o'clock today or so. So don't think I'll be here that long. We are just going to kind of enjoy ourselves. So when we come in the park, we come in to take the Tree of Life, and then we're going to veer off to the right and basically go on back to Dino Land and get our magnets. Hester's and Chester's, or Chester's and Hester's, something like that. That's where we're headed. So give you a little view once we get back there. We have made it back to Dino Land, and you can see Chester and Hester's right behind us. That is where, as you can see the sign, the annual pass holder magnet distribution is going to be. So we will head right back there, and we will grab those magnets. As we head back here, remember, every pass holder does need to be present to be able to get the magnet, and you do need your annual pass card and your photo ID.
Without all your amazing designs, you are truly my shining star. Oh, what a...
And as we're heading on around the back, the signs do keep you in line to where you need to go. You can't get lost. So this is actually the exit area to where you're coming out of the dinosaur ride. And you can either go to the gift shop or you can come around the side of the building. See the cast member over there? They are actually just holding a sign pointing you into the location where the magnets are being handed out, right in the door. Now when you come in the door, there are cast members on both sides, and the magnets are already put out in threes, and they just check your ID and your pass, and you move right along. This is one of the coolest stores on property. There are some really neat items in here, and there's a couple things I really want to show you. So we have just got our magnets at Chester's and Hester's, and cast members were really great. We were able to get in and get out fairly quickly. This store is always so cool. There's always some really neat stuff in here that you usually can't find at other stores. Check this out. I have not seen this shirt. So if you know much about me, you'll know that Goofy is my favorite Disney character, just for the fact that he somehow always comes out on top no matter what he does. He may not look the part, but he always finishes first. And there's always sales in here, as you can see. And if you want to redo your bathroom in Mickey, this is it. They have everything you need right here. And wow, what an experience. This was really a fun time. They've even got khaki shorts to go with the Goofy shirts. That is so cool. There's always really neat things in this store that you can't find anywhere else. That was pretty easy, very quick, and fairly simple. Wow, Donald and Daisy are now at the little welcome center under Donald's Dino Bash. Always so cool to see that again. And the neat thing about it is the park is starting to fill back up again. It had started dropping off when the rain came through, and now you can see quite a few people coming through. Donald and Daisy. That is so cool. I love it. Looks like everything's back up and going now since the storms have moved through. There's still some in the area, but none with lightning right now. So all the excitement's made me a little hungry. So I am heading to Restaurantosaurus to grab a chili dog and cheese. I'll give you a shot of it once we get there. Then stick around. There's no telling what we'll do, right? So we had them seated. We did go ahead and make our food order. Only took like 4 or 5 minutes period. We were over behind Dinosaur, and we went ahead and made the mobile food order. And by the time I walked over here, which took about a minute, if that, and voila, mobile food order was ready. I've had this several times. The footlong with chili and cheese. I'll put a spot of it in here. Yeah, you can't beat it. It's a really good hearty. First time I've had fries in about 3 weeks. But regardless, chili cheese foot dog with mustard on it and some French fries. Can't go wrong. This is around $14, as you saw out front as I was coming in. And still not that bad. And like I said, we've had this several times. Back at Christmas, of course, for the 50-year anniversary of Walt Disney World, it was being presented as Walt's, footlong chili dog with cheese with Walt's famous chili. As far as I can tell, it still tastes the same. And the one thing on the hot dog, it is an all beef hot dog, so it's just good all the way around. It's quality through and through. The and the speed that I actually got it was actually pretty nice too. Not having to wait around for it. And I thought I was going to have to wait for a seating, but as I came in, it looked like there was a lot of a guest out front. But when I got inside, the back area, which looks like it's a tent, it was we were able to just walk right in, and there was maybe 1 or 2 tables back here that were actually full. Cast members were turning them over really quick. Now, mind you, it's 2 o'clock, 1:50 on the afternoon in the afternoon on a Sunday, and there should be a quick turnover. But all in all, this is a fairly inexpensive meal at a theme park, of course. And we've eaten here several times. This is kind of a go-to for me, other than Flame Tree Barbecue here at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. And the only reason we didn't do that is we've got a couple other things I want to do back here, and I didn't want to walk up front and then have to walk all the way back. So that's it. But that being said, this is really good. You can't really go wrong with it. And you can feed a couple of people with this. I will only be able to eat half of this, but maybe a little bit more. But in reality, 2 guests like yourselves, family members, whatever it may be, could sit down and eat this and just cut it in half and share the meal. So not too bad. It is exactly what I wanted it to be. Nothing fancy here, just a really good foot-long hot dog that you can't really go wrong with. So we have finished with dinner, of course, and we are heading right over. We have a 2:30 showing of Finding Nemo, The Big Blue and Beyond. I've never seen this since the show was reimagined and reopened to this, so kind of excited. So I've decided, why not just take you along with me? So come along. It does look like the theater is about half full so far. We have about 7 or 8 minutes before the show starts, so we are pretty stoked about this, so stick around.
The Marine Life Institute houses many aquatic species, including fish from the wild who need our help, like the group we found in the bay, floating in plastic bags. For these, we remember the 3 R's: rescue,
do this the way we do everything. Together. Now, it all started with a little clownfish named Nemo.
It's time for school!
All right, we're excited. It's your first day of school, Nemo. We're ready to learn, to get some knowledge.
Come on!
Okay.
Hey Dad, wouldn't it be cool if I maybe met a shark around the school?
No.
Or an fish? Is true they have no
I don't think so.
Can you believe there are so many things in the big blue world? I'm gonna go explore in the big... Hey Dad, do you know how old sea turtles are?
Sea turtles? If I ever meet one, I'll ask him.
Me too. Maybe I'll meet a sea turtle and a shark!
I know you're excited, but let's take a little pause. Sharks are our friends, Nemo. Haven't you seen Jaws? You don't want to meet a swordfish. You don't want to meet a whale. You need me around to watch your tail. In the big blue world, you're just a little fish. In the big blue world, you'll be singing as a tasty dish. Lord Explorers! Who's this? He's got a little fin. We call it his lucky fin. I find if he gets tired, just give a break. Hey, all right. Let's go, explorers! Are you ready? Nemo.
Hello.
Oh, hi!
Name's Bruce.
I'm Dory, and this is
You don't need to know. We were just leaving.
I'd like to invite you morsels to a little party on land.
What you bring for us, mate? This time.
Couple of tasty boys. Okay. Our meeting has officially come to order. Let us all sign a pledge. Fish are friends.
Fish are friends.
Not food.
You really clocked me there!
I'm sorry. Is your nose bleeding?
Oh, that's good.
Intervention! This is the part where Nemo arrived at the dentist.
Yeah, they didn't even have an appointment.
Our tank was just a pit stop. The little guy was a present from the dentist's niece, Darla. Our escape plan is set.
Yeah, too bad it didn't work.
Bad. All trains lead to the ocean. And speaking of the ocean, Nemo's dad was still out there trying to find him.
Yeah, but there was one big problem.
The mask. I can't believe it's gone. That mask was the only chance I had of finding my son,
Harpo?
Nemo.
Correct.
Sorry, that's the mask! Yeah, but now what? We don't know how to get there.
Hey, ladies, this guy bothering you?
I don't remember. Were you?
No, can you tell me how to
Oh,
get
pal, we're talking to the lady.
Fine.
Go easy on him, fellas. He lost his son, Fabio.
Nemo.
I mean, he should have...
Dory found themselves cruising with a giant sea turtle. And he was, as the kids say, purely awesome. Offspring! Listen, Mr. Turtle? What? Dude, Mr. Turtle's my father. Name's Crush. Oh my goodness! No!
And you are?
This is Dory. She helped me find you. I thought I lost you. I saw you belly
I
up.
was just pretending. She was flushed me down the
Thank
drain.
goodness you're safe.
I don't hate you. No.
I'm so sorry, Hey, guess what? I met a sea turtle, and he was 150.
Oh, my dream.
Bye, son.
Definitely going to have to throw that out there for anybody, no matter what age you are, to check this show out. That was fun from top to bottom. They were able to tell the story of finding Nemo in about a little over 20 minutes. What a really neat experience. That was fun. Definitely do it again. Definitely fun for all ages.
The two adventurers are now off on their greatest challenge to date. Babysitting Scrooge's great-nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
On behalf of Pocahontas, we encourage you to follow
Looks like we're going to call it a day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. What a wonderful time. We got magnets, we got food, and we got to see a show we've never seen before. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you real soon. Take care.